how to make $200 in 1 hour. Now I made this other video. It was how to make money on social media, Instagram, how to make a Snapchat premium, stuff like that. So in that video, this one was highly requested. I made some notes so I can perfectly explain. What I do is I do sessions. Now these sessions are $200 for 1 hour. And what I do in these sessions is a lot of the guys that I interact with have like foot fetish, they like girls with big butts, etc. So what I do is I sell pictures and videos. I have many types of social media that makes me money, and this is one of them. Now before I start this video, I do want to tell you guys that I'm not making this video to tell you guys to go out and do this for money. I'm just explaining to you of other ways that you can make money if you're already going out with people and guys, and just don't do things for free. Make guys pay and buy you stuff and gifts. So that's what I'm doing in this video. There's many ways you can do stuff. A lot of girls, sometimes they get asked to go out with guys, or guys will tell you like, oh, go out on a date with me, and girls will be like, oh no, like he's ugly, I would never go out on a date with him, blah blah blah. And you would go out on a date with a really good, cute looking guy, which is fine. But at the same time, I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're a girl, because I've known a lot of girls that go out all the time on dates because they like guys, they like certain guys they go out with, they go out with them, they sleep with them, and then these guys are just obviously messing around, playing around, they're not taking them seriously. So this is why I say, be smart. If you're, and by the way too, sometimes these girls are struggling, like sometimes they're not making enough hours or enough money working. So be smart. If you're a girl that's going out all the time, that is always hanging out with guys, be smart. Go out with the guy that really wants to take you out and is willing to pay your bills. So what I do are sessions, and in these sessions are more like a foot worship sessions and booty play, stuff like that. So I charge $200 an hour. The way I do this, now I get to know the person first, okay? Interact with them, like get to know them on social media, get to find out more about them. Don't just go out also with any random guy and you don't really know him, okay? So interact with him, get to know him, set your payments straight. Like if he wants to take you out, there's so much to this game. Like you really have to put time and effort in it, and you really got to do your research. Like for example, if there's a guy that's always bugging you to take you out and trying to hang out with you, do your research. Make sure like what area he lives. Make sure that you don't have to drive all the way over there. Let him drive to you, okay? And just get to know the guy, okay? Do not associate with guys that are cheap. And by cheap, I mean, If you set a payment straight, if you tell them it's $200 and they tell you like, I only, oh, that's too much, it's only like, we're only gonna do this. So I don't really interact with those type of guys because I feel like it's gonna bring me problems when it comes down to me being there. And what if they don't want to pay? So always interact more with the guys that are willing to pay, that have no excuses. Number two, have support. Okay, have people that you can count on and you can tell them where you're gonna go, what you're gonna do, where you're gonna be at, what time you're gonna be home. Because you don't want to go somewhere and then you go missing. Like, no, girl, be smart, please. Like, if you're gonna interact with these people and you're gonna go out on dates with them, send their profile page to the person, to your friend. Tell your friend like, hey, Saturday I'm gonna go out with this guy, okay? Like, I'll text you when I come back, when I get out of the session, or I'll text you when I'm supposed to be home. If I don't text you, call me, text me. If I don't answer, then look for me. Yeah, look out for yourself, like, you know. Now, when I do these sessions, I do tell the guys and I do let them know ahead of time that I do have someone that I bring with. Like, I tell them I'm gonna bring my brother. So, like, if I will go on a session, I will take my brother and he will wait for me in the car. Um, Usually, most of the time, they're okay with that. They don't even care. They're like, yeah, that's fine, perfect. As long as he's in a car, that's cool with me. I don't mind. So if they don't have a problem with it, then that's good. You know, that's a trustworthy person. Like, you can trust them. You can trust the guy. Um, so that's a really good thing if you can trust him, because that means he's not gonna try like anything funny, you know? Don't be ashamed of doing things for yourself. Things that make you happy. A lot of times I do things with no shame, to be honest with you. On my Instagram, I would post videos of me showing my ass, you know, and I've never gotten comments of women telling me like, which I know there's people that are like that, but I never gotten comments. And I feel like maybe because I'm a little older, I mean, I feel like the more younger you are, the more immature people are. They don't understand. But don't ever be ashamed to do things and doing things for yourself. Like, if you're gonna do something and you're gonna charge for it, if you're making money off it, don't be ashamed of it. Be ashamed if you're doing it for free, because if people are gonna call you a hoe, if they're gonna call you a slut, if they're gonna call you a prostitute, if they can call you whatever they want. But we all know that everyone fucks around, everyone sleeps around with people for free. What is shameful is when you do it for free and these guys get everything out of it, you get nothing out of it. Then they go around talking shit or break your heart, and you're over here struggling, trying to pay a fucking bill. I've known girls like that. And I've seen girls that bring guys all the time, different type of guys. And I think to myself, like, and these girls are pretty, and I think to myself, like, and I know this girl is struggling, and I know she can't even pay rent sometimes, and I know she can't even buy, like, a cute outfit. Like, she'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go out with this guy, and I don't even have money to buy an outfit. Like, what the fuck? Like, why don't you tell him to buy you an outfit? Like, and if he doesn't want to, then why go out with this person? I don't know. That's how I feel. I feel like if you're a girl, you have a lot to gain. And guys don't care about spending money. Like, have you guys not seen stories when there's this really pretty, beautiful girl? Like, a guy will be with this really beautiful girl, so pretty, blah blah blah, and yet you find out that that guy is fucking prostitutes when he has a beautiful wife, when he has a beautiful girl, like, and he's paying for ugly ass prostitutes. Like, guys don't care to pay. That's what I'm telling you. Be smart. Be smart. Don't be shameful. Ask for what you want. You know, it doesn't have to be money. Ask for a gift. Ask for whatever you want. Like, to be honest with you, you can get it. Um so always when you go to these sessions, like I said, do really good research. If you're gonna go out with a guy, make sure you send his information to somebody that's very supportive towards you. Make sure you tell that person what time you gotta be home. Make sure you tell the person where you're gonna be at. Okay? Now, when I go to sessions, I'm very friendly and very classy too, you know? So it's like when you meet these people, you go there, you give them a hug, you make them feel special. One thing I don't do is go to a session and walk right into the room. Like, I don't really do that. Usually, usually my sessions are like an hour. I say it's $200 for an hour, but it usually ends up being an hour and like 30 minutes. Now, because at times I don't really walk into the room and stuff like that. Now, when I've gone to sessions, I've never had a guy take me to a hotel, to those type of places. They always take me to resorts. So in a resort, there's bars in there. There's like a place to eat. There's like a place to like have fun and gamble or whatever it is, you know. So that's the first thing we do. We walk in there. We go to a bar. We eat, and sometimes we play some games. So that's not a bad thing, you know. If you're when you are making a when you're telling them that it's for an hour, your session, the session is for an hour. The session, what you're doing, what you're working for. If you want to be there with the guy for 2 hours, 3 hours, but you're not doing work, you're having fun, you're drinking, you're eating, then so be it. And then go to your session. The session only lasts an hour. But if you want to have fun with him, go ahead, have fun. Last with the guy for like 3 to 4 hours if you want all night. But make sure that you're not working. If you're working, if you're doing something, make sure it's what you said your time to. Now another thing, you know, again, I don't just walk in there into the room. I always go somewhere. Now, when it comes to drinking, I always watch out and I'm always very careful. Like when I do accept drinks from people, when we go into the sessions, I would go into the bar and he would ask me like what I want to drink, and I would say like a beer or a mixed drink, whatever it is. I go with him and he orders for me, and I get my drink from the bartender. I don't really get my drinks from the guy because you don't know what they're gonna put in there. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what they're trying to do, so don't ever accept drinks from them like that, you know. Now, I've had gone a time where we've been into a bar, and when we went into the room, we drank a little more. He had drinks there, but again, if you're gonna accept a drink that's already closed, like a beer that's closed, and you know he has to open it. If you're gonna accept a mixed drink, make sure that he drinks from the same drink, because if you're gonna knock out, he gotta knock out with you. Like he, girl, just be careful. I would suggest, if anything, you know, just ask. If they tell you what do you want to drink, always ask them to. What I always do is I ask for beers because of that reason, so I can watch them open it for me. If you're gonna ask for like a mixed drink, I would suggest you would ask for something that you know you can open yourself, like maybe some Mike Hart's lemonade, stuff like that, you know? Just be very careful. Um, be very kind and friendly. Make them feel very special, you know? Make them feel like it's worth the time being there. um be very supportive, listen to what they have to say, what they gotta talk about, be interested in them, like ask them questions, like be like, whoa, like, so what do you like to do, like, you know you'll see like what he wants to talk about, because he'll like probably just start talking, and you go ahead and talk to him about it, make him feel comfortable. If you see that he's nervous, tell him not to be nervous, like calm him down, touch his shoulder, whatever you gotta do, just be friendly. Mm-mm-mm. What else? Don't drink too much. Be careful. Drink what you can handle, because you don't want to get too drunk, and you don't want to end up doing something stupid that you're not supposed to, or they're doing something dumb to you. Okay? Be very strict. Be careful. Make sure that if you see that he's an aggressive type of guy, like be very different with him. Like try to be careful. Always keep your eye on stuff, and okay. Always look out for yourself, and be very classy. What I do is like when I walk in there, I sit on the bed or whatever it is on a chair, and we talk and we chit chat. And if he tells you like, does the session start now? Just tell him no. The session is gonna start once we start doing what we gotta do. Um, Make sure you know what he wants. Make sure that if he's like a foot fetish guy, make sure you like tease him a lot. What I tell them is like when I walk in there, I always tell them like, oh, can you take off my shoes? And they'll take off my shoes or whatever, and I will put my feet like on top of their legs and stuff like that. And they just, they'll sometimes just like play or give me a massage or whatever it is. But just make sure that you're very strict with it. Now, when it comes down to payments, before you go on these sessions, make sure you make it very clear that you get paid once you're inside the room. So I usually don't like taking cash because it's kind of risky. I don't want someone to pay me cash and then they try to take the cash away, or you'll never know like the people. But what I do tell them is that I have Venmo, that I have Cash App, all those type of like social media payments, like all those type of electric payments, whatever. So if they do, like once I walk in there, I'll tell them like, oh, okay, like do you want to send the payment? And then like they'll send me the payment on Venmo, and I'll accept it, and then from there on the session starts, because you can't get your money back like that. They won't be able to like try to take the money away from you. So that's that. Make sure you tell the person that's waiting for you outside what time you're supposed to be outside. Like, call me or text me at this time. If I don't answer or if I don't text you back, look for me. Like, you know what I mean? So just be very careful when it comes to these type of situations. Like that's what I do. Usually I will make like when I work, I will make my sessions on the days that I have off, because it's extra money for me. Like it's a day that I have off, so I don't mind going to make money and stuff. It's actually really fun because people and guys are very friendly. There's guys that are very friendly. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never been to a place and with a guy and do like sexual stuff with a person, because I feel like those type of guys maybe might be aggressive. you know I don't know. I've never been to that. But another thing I will suggest that you could do. I'm not saying you, but like what I do. So like when I do tell them like for the session is $200 an hour, they will sometimes tell me, does that include like a foot job? You know, so I would tell them no, it does not. For a foot job is more expensive. I usually charge $300 because that's just fucking tiring. But again, it's up to you. Your prices you want to set. But me, That's what I like. I don't even want to take my time going and doing stuff. Like, that's work, girl. That's work. So you will get tired if you are gonna do like a job. So make sure you get your money if you're gonna do something and you're gonna get tired. But other than that, like, that's what goes on in the sessions. That's how I earn $200 an hour. Again, like, I do have a video of how to earn money on social media. Now, on that video, I do kind of like let you guys know how I make money, how you're supposed to make the money, what you're supposed to like have before you do want to receive money of social media and stuff like that. So if I'm gonna look back at that video, and if there's something that I missed, I will go ahead and make another video that's more clear. Because in that video, I didn't really make notes. I kind of like said what came into my head, like mostly like what I do all the time. But just know that all this is very time consuming too. Like, you do have to have like a profile that shows like what kind of person you are. Like, if you have Instagram and you're always posting like cute sexy pictures, even if it's not sexy, like even if it's fully clothed pictures, and guys are like, hey girl, like, you're cute, send me a picture, send me this and that, just tell them, okay, like, but I charge for my pictures. Obviously some guys are not gonna want to, some guys will. But yeah, again, before you do any type of work like this, you do have to keep in mind that you have to have Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, Apple Pay, all those type of payments that people can send you money through. I do want to make more videos, so my videos are gonna be mostly of stuff like this. I have a couple videos in mind. The other video that I'm gonna make is, again, I've had sugar daddies that buy me stuff, like that buy me iPhone. My sugar daddy has bought me an iPhone. They buy you purses, they buy you whatever you want. And honestly, I've never done anything with any of them at all. Like, no sexual stuff. I feel like you could do that. There's no need for you to get a sugar daddy and have sex with the person and they buy you stuff. You don't have to do that. Like, it's all about mind games, like mind playing the guy. But I'll make a video of that. And I also videos coming up. Now, I do want to talk about like chatterbait if you want to be a cam girl, because again, I do that too. How much money you make, all the information. I want to make videos of that, and I do want to make videos of actual videos of me going to sessions so I can show you guys how it really is, like how it really is. I can make videos of, I want to say, like, not a vlog, but like a morning to night vlog. So when I wake up in the morning, you guys will see strictly how I talk to the guys. You guys will see, like, on my social media, I will have the messages. I will show you the messages. I'm gonna block out their names because I don't want to put them out there like that. But I will show you how I check my Snapchats, have people asking me for special requests, pictures, videos, and when I wake up, like, that's the first thing I do is make special requests, go on chatterbait. I want to show you guys like my fully routine, what I do. And I also want to talk about like stripping videos. And I do also want to make videos of actual real life stuff. Like, I will sign up for a sugar daddy website, and I will show you guys how to like play the game, how to talk to them, how to go on dates with them, get money off them, get gifts from them, and not do anything. Like, hopefully you guys like this video, subscribe, and I will make more videos. If you guys have anything else in mind you guys want me to like talk about, or explain more, let me know. But besides that, I will make more videos, like I said, like how much money I earn. You know, there was a time that obviously, like I said, you could earn money. You know, you can make money off this. You just, it's very time consuming. You just have to sit there and talk to these guys, and